On this question, we're looking to see if you can construct and interpret a scatter plot. So they give you some data here and they ask which one of these are the correct scatter plot. Now you could put all this data in your calculator and you could plot it, but that's too big of a deal for me. So what I basically do is I look, so notice the president's height is on the x-axis, and if I took this data and I put it in order, so in other words, meaning looking for the smallest data value, which looks like it's the 168, and the largest data value, which looks like 195. So at 168, it shows the Y value would be 172. So that's kind of what I look for first, is I look here and I say, if this is my 168, get you out of the way. If this is my one, so this is 160, looks like maybe these are 10, 70, 80, 90, 200, maybe not 10s, maybe 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, there you go. So it looks like these are in 5, so 65, this would be my 68. Same thing here. Remember we said that this should be at 172, 168 and 172. Well, this would be 165, 170, so it should be down here somewhere. So I know it's not the first one because I'm looking for the point 168, 172. So now I go to another one and I look here, and this one doesn't even quite look far enough over to be 168. Okay, it might be. I mean, if this is 165, this is 170, that might be okay. So, and then once again, I'm looking for 172. So right here I'm at 70, so that's a possibility. So then what I do is I look for the high one, the 195 and 185. So if I think this one works, then I look for the 195. And notice here, this one has 2 points, which looks like one of them is going to be the 70, 80, 185, and it looks like the other one's going to be 70 something, which would be the 172. So already that, I can tell D's not gonna work. So already that looks like the correct one, but let's check C. If you look at C, you can see this first point doesn't work. So it does up here that's the correct one. All right, now it says, does there appear to be a correlation between the president's height and the opponent's height? Well, here looks definitely like a really strong negative correlation, meaning the taller the president's height was, the shorter the opponent's was. This doesn't look like to be a real pattern with this data here. So A and D, there definitely looks like some kind of pattern, but B, which is the one I picked, but also C, there doesn't look like there's any pattern at all.